See how it's starting to change right now? Yep. The oxygen's going way down.
Mm-hmm. Should be.
You're burning the oxygen. That's what you want to do. All right, so let it stabilize here for a minute. This is gasoline, just so you know, the NOx. All right, so we're looking pretty good. I mean, not pretty good. I mean, we're getting representative readings of what I'm seeing.
Yeah. Smoke.
Yeah. Okay. CO, 0.38. Oxygen, 1.57. NOx, 72. CO, 13. CO2, I should say. CO2, 13. NO, 69.
What's NO?
Nitrous oxide.
Nitrous oxide. Okay.
Okay. Now,
Should be one more, right? No,
No.
5. Okay, you got
yeah. Would you, what's the RPM on this? Does it read RPM or not?
It does.
Yeah. That, and then we need to take it up to like 2,000 RPM.
The TXs?
This is idle.
TZ.
TZ, that's just time to zero. It's timing down. That's when it recalibrates itself. Okay? So you don't have to worry about that reading.
About 600 RPM.
Yeah, he needs up to about 2,000.
So this is what we call idle, no?
This is idle.
This is
Now,
idle.
the oxygen C is down to 1.41 now, so if you want to, I always do plus or minus 10% for the readings.
And this is what, 2,000
RPM is
2,000. Okay.
I'm marking it.
Yep.
Okay, you ready?
Yep.
CO, 0.37.
Okay.
It'll be found in the upper one. If you can't get to the lower hose, if it's just not convenient, you pick a place kind of like right here where it won't interfere with anything, and you can put it on the upper.
And this magnet is positive or
This is a
negative?
positive. It's 2 magnetic pieces. It will treat the cooling system to keep scale from building up in the cooling system, which will help with keeping the engine running cooler, and it will help reduce the NOx. That's part of the emissions portion of this. And that hose is not good, so we're going to go here.
This is the toughest part of it.
Yeah,
You see those Cat 13s and Cat 14s, big Caterpillar engines?
yeah.
The
Trying to
fuel
climb
one
on
is
there.
tough, too.
The fuel. I'm trying to climb on those things and get them on there. The 771D, the big quarry trucks we got them on now.
Yeah.
Pouring rain. I'm hanging my butt out.
I got a potential customer that I've done contracting for, and they clean out pipes, underground pipes, and they bore them and whatever.
Yeah.
And when they're doing that, they
Again, you want to try to have the plates as close to parallel as you can,
they bypass.
and you want to make sure that
Fluid, whatever it is.
that it's not at a spot where it's going to interfere or hit the
Like for a mile, 5 miles.
any moving parts or the fan belt or any of that.
Gallons of diesel.
So
And when I
you
wanted
can
to
get at the cap, and the fan. It's not going to affect the fan belt.
show them, as a test.
Let me know. I'll come do it with you.
Okay.
Let me know. We'll do it because the big. Yes, you're going to do that, but the big.
This is our small AFE piece, and we put a pair of these. These are the ones that are closest to the fuel injectors of any of the parts we put in.
So
So you got air, you got water, and you got fuel.
Right.
So
And it's a inline, not a return line. Because
Yeah,
it
it
happens
is
sometimes
good.
people confuse it
not the exhaust.
and they put it on.
Some fuel systems do have a return.
Some
Returns.
have a pressurized return, so you have to be careful that you're getting it on the actual fuel line and not the
Supply.
not the line going back to the fuel tank.
So are we actually magnetizing the engine by doing this?
No.
We're not.
You know, because
This is after how many minutes? After 10 minutes after the installation.
You just went around the
10 minutes and the
I
the
went
car
out to,
was driven around the corner.
I went to the Baptist church and back, probably. I don't know.
oh no, wait, you're talking about divine intervention here.
Maybe so.
Maybe 10 miles each way.
Wait a minute, now I'm Catholic.
I am too. I am too. But hey,
10 miles each way or less?
No, less than 10 miles. Yeah.
I'm
probably
Catholic, but
probably 3 miles.
I spent a lot of time in North Carolina with the Southern Baptists. You ready?
Yep.
CO 0.01. O2 right around 1.1.
Okay.
NOx 35. How's that compare to the prior reading? CO2 13.4.
Yeah.
NO 25.
Well, you went from 0.38 down to 0.01 on CO.
Which is perfect. Remember what I was saying?
Yep. Oxygen went down slightly, not a lot.
Right?
NOx is cut more than half, 72 to 35.
Right?
CO2 went up very slightly.
Right? Which
And NO went down to less than half.
It's exactly what it's supposed
Can
to
we
do.
do it now?
2000 RPM?
Can you put RPM 2000 RPM?
No, I won't.
Amazing, huh? Shit works.
Yes.
Pardon me for being blunt, but it does.
Now, where's your science worry about that?
This is empirical. You showed me it works empirically, you know.
I mean, look at that. Look at that.
There's no,
Oh,
there's
unbelievable.
no smoke
This
coming
is.
up.
I'm gonna send it to some friends.
Now, this is where, we'll do it here in a second, but this is where Consolidated Concrete, they failed the opacity test at 76%. We put it on for 4 weeks and we're back 6% opacity. The state couldn't believe it. They ran the test 3 times.
They
Look
couldn't-
at this.
They couldn't drive the vehicle. They would've
Ashok,
been mad to use it.
do you see now? Do you remember what was 10 minutes ago?
But
You wanted to have a proof.
Unfortunately, this becomes a religious experience. You got to believe.
Not a religious experience. This is really cool.
I know, but I mean, you got to believe. You know, sometimes you got to go on faith. Okay,
All right,
you ready?
My readings.
CO 0.06,
0.06.
O2 0.46,
0.46.
NOx 40. It's an average. Well, now it's dropping way down. See, it's cleaning itself out. 5. Let's say 5. CO2 13.8.
Okay.
NO somewhere's around. It's all over the place. 10 up as high. Yeah.
Go back to the idle a minute. I want to see what the NOx and the NO reading are after it's idles for a second. See if they change.
This was it was from 10 to 35. It went.
Yeah.
So you can put 10-35.
10 to 35 is the range. See, if I hook it up on my computer, we'll trend all this. We'll have all this, and then we can actually smooth the graph.
All right. What is the NOx reading now?
Anywhere from, it's going back down again. It's centering right around 30
Okay, so
because it was just down to 14. Now it's up to about 42, and the NO right around 40.
okay, because it was down to 25.
It's going to be, yeah. But the other part you got right now is it's cleaning the shit out of the
Yes,
engine.
it is. Yeah. It's removing carbon.
So this is what date is it today? April 6th?
7th.
April Fool's Day.
April
7th.
April 7. We have a test done on a on Jeep
1999.
1999.
1998.
1998.
Oh.
Sorry, pardon me. Okay. Any
See, there it's
questions?
see, now it's settling out a little more. In the mid 30s. Now it just jumped up a hair, but you see where it's centering right around. He can't see that then. Oh, you can read off of there, maybe.
Show me the here.
Oh,
No,
that's,
the-
yeah, I was just writing what the vehicle was on it.
so we had before.
This was the before numbers, and these are the after numbers. Your emissions
How many
have.
miles did you drive? Say 5 miles after driving 5 miles?
He said about 3 miles each way to
Yeah,
the church
5 or
and back.
6, I guess, after the church and back.
CO, if you want to know right now, is down to 0.
Well, it was at point.
Oh,
.01
and 01. Right, it's
before,
down
now
to
at
0 right now. And now, one of the other aspects of this, we're saving the life of catalytic converters. A catalytic converter is about a $900 cost for someone, but people don't even talk about its effect on the environment. Now that they're into a period where they have to replace them, they don't know what to do with them. It's more dangerous as a catalytic converter because you've got the heavy metals in there. It's more they can't put them in, they don't know what to do with them.
To dispose of them.
Right, and so we're putting less exhaust in there. So now we may have extended the life of a catalytic converter from 60 to 70,000 miles to
Couple
150,000 miles.
My one car, the Explorer at the end's got 250,000 on it. The original catalytic converter in it.
Yep.
And every time I go for an emissions test every year, the emissions are lower than the test before.
With the magnetizer, right?
Yep.
So that people know.
Notice this. Remember what it smelled like before? There's no odor.
Yeah.
There's a CO carbon dioxide.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now,
Happy?
1 second. Would you like Mike to make comments again? Compare the numbers.
Well, what we're seeing, and this is exactly what we wanted to see. The carbon dioxide is going down. The oxygen is relatively the same.
Can I call you right back?
The NOx is less than half, which are part of your emissions. The CO2 went up slightly, which means you're getting more towards stoichiometric combustion. And the nitrous oxide went down better than half, almost to 1/3.
Yeah, but they still will improve. It will be even better once over time with the stabilization period. 1600 kilometers, 1600 miles.
Oh yeah, 500-600 miles. Yeah,
How many?
500 to 600 miles.
Okay, after that.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.